Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning here. Um, yeah, I am just waking up, sort of. It's 9 o'clock, but anyway, I just got a video up, which was cool. Got my cup of coffee, so we'll put that aside so I don't spill it on anything, because I have been known to ruin journals by leaving my cup of coffee too close to them. So that's always on the side. Let me take a sip. Okay, fabulous coffee. So here we are. We are in video number 3 of this series. I have finished, for the most part, this journal. I have put, I think, everything in it that I am going to put in it. I don't think I'm going to add anything, because as you can see, I'm going to take these off. As you can see, she is a chunky monkey. So yeah, she is chunky. So we are deciding today on the decoration for the cover, which I believe are going to be these lovely Prima flowers, like so. And then simple, I am just going to put journal on here, I'll ink around the edges, and I think that's going to be it. I don't think, I may put some greenery on here, but it's already super chunky and I want it to not be like crazy. And like I said, it's already just enormous. So we have that. So I think I'm going to do that. So we'll set those aside. We'll set this aside. I have all my flips and tucks, and I'm not sure. I want Kylie to be surprised a little bit if she watches my videos. So I'm not going to show you kind of what's in pockets and all that, because I want her to open them and be surprised at what I put in there. Just know that I did go through, and all the pockets that I have, I did put stuff in. So I put like little hearts in there and stuff, because first and foremost, this is supposed to be a Valentine's journal, which it kind of evolved into a romantic, which is what one of her likes is that she likes romantic. So I figured romantic and Valentine's Day went hand in hand. So anyway, so we have this, and this is a pocket, or this is an envelope. So we have that. And like I said, I think I went through this the other day. So this one we did on camera, and I think I finished it up with, so what did I finish it? I think I finished it up with this. So I just went through, there's some hidden paper clips, which I am actually now going to go through and snip all the corners on this. So get my corner chomper out and snip all the corners to make them round, because I like that look of rounded corners on my hidden paper clips. So these we did on camera. If you haven't seen that video is actually up now, which is Monday. As a matter of fact, I just finished putting it up. So you will see that, and you'll see how I made these little paper clips. And also, I do have a separate video on my version of hidden paper clips and how super simple they are. So we did this. I think this was the last thing we did. So I added just little bits and bobs and lace. And this is fun. This is actually a vintage postcard that I received from my girlfriend's mother-in-law who passed away. She was a big postcard collector, and my girlfriend was like, I don't know what to do with these. My husband's family doesn't really want them, and they don't want to take the time to sell them. And so she took them in the hopes of selling them. And then kind of when I got into junk journaling a little more heavily, she was like, Liz, do you want them? I said, oh my God, I was honored that she would allow me to have the collection. So yeah, and so this is from 1909, so I am including that because I thought it went really well in the journal, and then I just put a little doily on it and a little tag, so Kylie will be getting that. So yeah, like I said, I just went through with some washi tape and tags, and that is what we are going to do today. So we have some more tags, and then I put a little button card in here and a little 5-cent sticker, a little 5-cent, looks like a postage stamp, but it's really, I mean, they were postage stamps, but I kind of cut the postage around them because I couldn't figure out, I didn't have something that kind of got the edges on these like a postage stamp. So, but I have figured something out by watching somebody else's video. So I'm going to attempt it today. So then here's this next signature. So I ended up adding some tags and some bling to this one, which I will go back and add to that one. So we have this, and like I said, we have stuff in pockets now and more bling. And so I went through and, like I said, added tags to everything, and little envelopes which has stuff in it. And like I said, I'm not going to show you what's in it because I want Kylie to be surprised if she's watching this. So yeah, this is this signature, and I have that, and we have this and a little flip. I made these the other night, so I have just a little flip up thing there, and that actually is empty, so I need to fill that. So yeah, and then just a little guest check, and I decoupaged on that. That was one of the requirements, was that we decoupaged. So yeah, so I decoupaged some napkin on that, so it looks a little more worn, but I kind of liked it when I decoupaged it because it kind of picked up, it kind of matched, which was weird because it really wasn't, I mean, it was way more green before I decoupaged it, and then when I decoupaged it, it kind of matched really well. So I'm glad I did that. And then that is that one. And then I did this, so this is the back side, and I got little, oh my goodness, it's falling apart. So that is one of the things we are going to do today before too long here. I just wanted to give you a small flip through of what I accomplished this weekend. This was Saturday. I did most of this because yesterday I was up north visiting my son, so I had a good day yesterday. We had visits. We went to Applebee's for lunch, which is funny. I haven't been to Applebee's in years, and it was really good. I was surprised. We kind of were at a loss because neither of us, he didn't know the area very well yet, and he wasn't really sure where to go. And so anyway, we ended up at Applebee's, and it was surprisingly good. So we had a good day. So there was that. Let me put this aside, and then we come to this one, and this is where I started getting fancy, which is what I need to do to the rest of it. So I started splattering and doing a little mixed media on these. So more decoupage, some stamping, which I need to go back through and do. So yeah, like I said, some stamping and more stamping. This is kind of where I started like going, you know, I really need to start adding stuff to this. So this was my needing to add stuff too. So, and then little tucks in there. And then of course you saw me do this on camera the other day where I inked this so that you could see the embossing a little bit better in this. So yeah, tags and more. Oh no, is this stuck? Oh yeah, I glued this. Oh, there we go. Okay, phew. So this needs a little something. This is a little pocket. Here, let me put this in. So this is a little pocket that needs something. So yeah. Anyway, that is what I ended up doing on Saturday, was completing the signatures in this journal, and I haven't done anything since then. And then this is the last signature, and then this is folds up, and we have this, and I know I'm not very good at, I'm still after months, am not good at describing what I've done. So these are just some vintage laces, these little tickets that I made. This was a master board, and I had a ticket stamp, and I made a master board, and then I put some stamped images in there, and then I went through with, I think my stamp is right here, it is, I went through with this stamp and this little one and just stamped all over the master board, and then individually cut them out, and this is what I got, and I thought that they came out really well. So, yeah, if you'd like to see a video on how I did that, I'd be more than happy to do that, because it's pretty cool. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. So then I have this. And I ended up, I think I showed you in the last video, I ended up using that fold out tag, and what I did was it had a point on it, if you remember from the last video, and it opens up like this for more writing space, and what I did was I cut the point off. I honestly just did not like those points for some reason on these tags. They weren't my favorite, so I ended up cutting it off, and I like it so much better. So then some more lace, and I sewed here to ruffle it, and then some more tags, and some more tags, and some more tags. This is a little pocket that I made, so, and there's some more of those tags from the master board that I made, and so yeah. This is good. This is a good one. I love this journal. I so want to keep this one for myself, but it is going to find a new home. So tickets, more tags, and I believe this is, well, I shouldn't say I believe. This is an envelope. This is a glassine. This is just vellum that I have made into a envelope or a tuck. And that is the end of it. So yeah, so let's get moving. So I flipped through, and I'm going to put a little title in here that if you just want to see me craft, you can skip to this part of the video, and we are going to start crafting. So let's move this aside, and if anybody is wondering about these book weights, they are honestly fabulous, and I will link it below. I've linked it before, but I'm going to link it below. You can see some of my splatters on it, but yeah, it does that, and it holds your book tight down, and I've used this all weekend, and it has stayed, and it's wonderful. So if you are on the fence about these book weights, honestly, it's really great to get into your arsenal, because yeah, it does its job. It's nice and weighted, and I think this one was, I want to say it was $15. It might have even been less than $15. And it's leather, and it's awesome. So I will link it below, and that just holds my book down so it doesn't scoot open. So I am going to take the cover here, and let's work on the cover, because I'm kind of tired of working on signatures, believe it or not. So I'm going to open this up, and we have this napkin that I absolutely love, and you're not going to see this part because this is the part that's going to get glued on, but you are going to see this, and this is going to be the front cover. So I should have got my glue gun ready, but I did not because I was not thinking ahead. But I have a Ryobi glue gun, fabulous, by the way. I have my Ryobi glue gun, and I am going to heat it up, and yeah, we'll move on. So I am going to, I think, ink this little journal ticket piece with some vintage photo. I gotta get I only have two, so this is my vintage photo brush. Oh, we have some fuzz. Anyway, so I had a good weekend. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend as well. It is starting a little bit to warm up here in central Ohio. It is a balmy 25 degrees, which is a far cry from what it was this weekend, and last week was so cold. 15 below here. It was freezing. Even the cats were all hunkered down in their little beds, and yeah, so we're gonna give it a little zhuzh there. So yeah, even the cats were hunkered down in their little blankets. They kept burrowing under their blankets. They were freezing. And not that my house is super cold, because it's not. It was just, it's an old house, and even though we have sort of newer replacement windows in it, it just seems like they weren't done correctly or something, because we still do have a draft from them. So unfortunately, all right, I do like that, but I feel like it needs something behind it. So do I go blue, which would tie in the rest of the journal? I could go blue. Oh, I kind of do like that. And then with the flowers, I believe, kind of like that. So let's try that one. And then I do have some other ones which are less kind of in your face. No, I don't care for that one, but I do kind of like, let's see. Do I like that one? Ooh, it's a choice, people. Talk to me. I think I like the darker one. I do. I think I like the darker one. Okay, so that's well, we have this one. No. I like the dark. Okay. So yeah, while I'm waiting for my glue gun to settle, so we will tear the edges of this one. Yeah, I hope you all had a great weekend. This video will go up Tuesday, which will get me closer to the dentist. I chipped a molar a couple of weeks ago, and because it was not bothering me, it really wasn't. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It really is just, it's fine. It's just kind of got a big chip in it. And I'm told the dentist I could wait, so they couldn't get me in until Wednesday. So I've been sort of babying it a little bit, so that, no nuts, no stuff like that. So I'm not like cracking it any further, but so far so good. And like I said, I see him on Wednesday, so that's what's on my agenda for this week, and I'm gonna tear this a little bit, see if I can do this. Now I'm making it too teeny, but yeah. So it was so funny. My son, I bought him and his girlfriend a pan yesterday, and hopefully it will allow them to cook a little bit bigger meals than they have been. They've been kind of struggling to cook. It is too big. Now it's too small, of course. Oh, I don't hate that though. I don't hate that though. Let's see. Do we want it bigger? What do you think, guys? Let's see. Of course I did that wrong. Let's see. Will it fit this way? Now, of course, it won't fit. Oh my goodness, Elizabeth, what did you do? I could do it this way. There's never any mistakes in journaling. There is never any mistakes in journaling. Seriously, pivot, move on with it. And so I'm showing you how to, like I said, how to pivot and how to, I'm not hating that. Actually, that was kind of a happy accident. Yeah, I'm not hating that. I like the juxtaposition of the teal. Yeah, I think I like that. I'll take this edge down a little tiny bit, which I am liking a little bit better. And we'll ink that edge. Yeah, so if you watched my room tour video, I got a couple of comments on my unicorn tails, which is funny because, like I said, when I first was doing it, oh my goodness, it was honestly a labor of love, taking all my ribbon off the rolls and putting it on drapery rings. And if you haven't seen my room tour video, I'll link it below, so you can see what I'm talking about, my unicorn tails. So I took all my ribbon off the spools and I wrapped them and hung them from drapery hooks. And I got the idea from, I believe, Anne Melvin. And I think that was her video. Anyway, she did it, and I thought that is super genius. Like just, it saves so much room. You don't have all the spools, you don't have, and if you have a door in your craft room, it is totally worth doing, because you can just go over and you can snip as much as you want off. And honestly, it was a game changer for me. And to boot, the kitten loves it. So yeah, Miss Princess loves it. So, and they're sturdy enough where I don't know if she's just a delicate kitten, because she is very, honestly, she lives by her name. She is very much a princess. She does not bite. She does not, we have yet to have a scratch from her in the few months that we've had her. She really doesn't use her claws. She doesn't bite. She doesn't, I mean, we thought for sure once she started teething, she would start, biting a little bit more. Nope. But she does love the unicorn tails. She absolutely loves the unicorn tails, which is fun. So I let her play with them. Okay, I'm actually liking that. So that was a happy accident. That was a happy accident. And then, you know what? I am going to take my book weight, and of course everything's going to go flying. I am going to take my book weight and hold that down like so, because that is popping up a little bit. Okay, I'm not disliking that, but I feel like it needs, we have lace here. I feel like it needs some, it's too much. I feel like it needs something heavier in the back. Excuse me if you can see my head. I am trying to reach my little bin back here, and I think you remember me cutting this up from my last video. I had a hard time cutting it up, but now that I have cut it up, I am going to town on it because I absolutely love it. So do I like that? I'm not hating it. It adds a little bit more texture. Maybe I can't decide. It is very light. I feel like it needs, I don't know what it needs. It does need something though. Does it need that? Maybe that. Let me cut a little piece off. Okay, we're cutting into it. Let me cut this piece off and see. So I did something to my Timmy scissors, and I think they have, I've tried to clean them, but I think they have a little ding in them. I can't see it, but like they're sticking. And I've cleaned them and I've done a whole bunch of stuff to them and they're still kind of sticking. So I do like that. I do. Okay, we're gonna go with it. Okay, so I have hot glue. I think it might be ready. It is. So my hot glue is ready. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna throw some hot glue on it. And then we are going to put the lace down. And then we are going to put, let's see, which way does it go? It goes this way. I have not used my hot glue gun in a minute because I didn't want to burn myself on camera, but honestly, it really is when you are making, oh no, I lost my journal. Where did my journal? Oh geez, it's sticking. It's literally sticking on my sweater. So when you are doing YouTube, it's actually a lot nicer to use your glue gun because it sticks instantly and you're not waiting for stuff to dry. But you do run the risk of burning yourself, which, you know, I have been known to do, but I am going to try to start using it. And I think after I make this video here, and get through some of this today, I think I am going to make my glue video finally. I think I am finally going to make my glue video on what wet glues I have tried. And I have only, honestly, I haven't tried a lot of them. What I did was I tried a bunch of Elmer's products. So after this video, I will be doing that video. So I do like that. I like it. Do we need green in there though? Do we need a little bit of green? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to commit to these and I am going to hot glue those down. That's some nice strong, I think this is Gorilla Glue in here, but don't quote me on that. I did have some Gorilla Glue, but this might be the Amazon glue finally that I started to use. So I got some Ryobi recommends 8-inch glue sticks, and I never had 8-inch glue sticks. And so yes, they recommend 8-inch glue sticks. And I was using 4-inch glue sticks and I hated my glue gun and couldn't figure out why I hated my glue gun. And then I'm not sure if it was my husband or if it was me that said, you know what, why don't you try the 8-inch glue sticks? Game changer. Game changer. I love my glue gun now and yeah, I couldn't be more happy with it. So I think maybe, yeah, I think I'm going to put some more green down there, just a little tiny bit. so that it kind of pulls it, ties it down to that, because I don't really want to get too much more dimension to this. But I do add that little piece down there. So like I said, 8-inch glue stick is the way to go if you have a Ryobi glue gun. And like I said, I can't recommend them enough. I really, they're not super expensive. I was really surprised kind of how inexpensive they were for what they were, unless you have to buy a battery. That is where it gets expensive. But that is a one-time purchase. Obviously, your glue gun is a one-time purchase, but so if you buy it with the battery, I think it's, honestly, I think it's super expensive. I think it's like $90, depending on the size of the battery you get. But well worth it. And because my husband uses Ryobi tools for his stuff, oh, I like that. I think that came out good. Perfection. Nice. I'm excited about that. I am. I think I'm going to add some, let's see. We have some jemmies. We have some, let's pull some stuff out here. Anyway, because my husband uses Ryobi tools in his stuff, we get to share batteries, which is nice. There's always batteries plugged in. I am honestly just down here under my desk, so hopefully you can still hear me. I have these little water, they look like little water droplets, and I am so digging around my stuff looking for them. Super organized, but I can never seem to find what I'm looking for. All right, that's snow. That is, they are eluding me right now. And I know I have some stickles. Sorry if I'm bugging you by digging through my sequins. And I just don't know what I did with those. That's so weird. Like, all my sequins are literally right here. And they might be in my Christmas stuff, unfortunately. They're called, like, water droplets. But I can't seem to find them, so I'm going to have to... They might be in my... Well, those are gems. Those are that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Hi, Leonidas. Hi, baby. What's going on? Ooh, but we do have these, which would be fun. Let's see. Let's add some. I think that's too bright of a pink. Yeah, but maybe these might be fun to add in. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Oh, I'm glad I looked in my, so instead of putting this on here, because there's a recipe for disaster when I'm using a glue gun, I'm going to put it on my project and then put it down. So that works out much better for me. So I'm going to tuck that right in there. Nice. And then, oh, I like that. And then I'm going to tuck a teeny tiny one, I think, up here. So more glue. I wish, and maybe there is, and maybe you guys can tell me, leave a comment and tell me whether they make tweezers that will actually hold stuff like this. Because my tweezers that I have, and I have multiple pairs, oh, I like that. Yay. Okay. Perfect. That worked out well. I'm glad I went in my Valentine's bin to look for those drops. I kind of like those better. Oh, strings. I hate strings from the... Okay. These are going back in the Valentine's bin. Oh, Leonidas, I'm sorry. You stepped on... So Leonidas is notorious for standing behind me. And, well, he was meowing, so I knew he was back there, but I didn't realize he was so close. Okay, I'm liking it. I do. Okay, so that's that. And then we will, let's get our book and make sure this goes in still. It does. And so I think I'm going to put some, I'm just going to add some bling. I'm using Tina over at Shabby Debbie Doodah. She always adds bling to everything, and it's so funny because it honestly does look really nice, which kind of cracks me up. At first I scoffed at her. I'm like, oh my gosh, she adds bling to everything. Why does she add bling to everything? And now, now that I'm doing this journal, I'm like, now I know why she adds bling to everything, because it really does kind of make it. It really does kind of make it. So I'm trying to not add any more bulk to this journal because it is so bulky, other than like the front that I just did. And this is honestly, like I said, recipe for disaster. So I'm getting out my tweezers for this one. Because like I said, this is a recipe for disaster when I hot glue things. So yeah. Anyway, other than adding a little bit of bulk to the top, to the cover, I am trying not to add any more bulk to the inside pages because they really won't close. So they really won't close. So just a little bit of bling here and there. I do like that. So thank you, Tina, for this bling trick, because it does add a lot to your pages. So then I have this, and I don't have my coffee here, so I'm not gonna coffee dye the back of that, but I will. And then we have, let's see, and then I have to coffee dye the back of that one, but because I don't, like I said, I don't have my coffee container with me right on hand, I will do that. I will do that off camera. So let's get to this one. So we can't add a lot to this, just a little tiny bit of something, but flat. It has to be flat. So let's pick out some. This is cute. Let's pick out some. Let's see how that goes. That's too white. Let's see. Oh, no, I don't like that one either. Let's see. Let's get some pink. Oh, here we go. Maybe this way. I do like that. And can't have that. I'm looking in my other little bin here to see. There is a rose that might be nice. Fussy cutted. What is that word? Fussy cut? Is it fussy cutted? Fussy cut out? Yeah, I'm unsure. Like what the past tense of. Is it past tense? I don't even know. It is too early in the morning for grammar and properness, and yeah, so anyway, now I'm just rambling to ramble. All right, so we have fussy cut rose. I believe it's just fussy cut and not fussy cutted, because that just doesn't make any sense. Learn the English language, Elizabeth. Okay, so I do like that. Perfect. Maybe we'll put that up here like this. Yeah, I like that. So we are going to commit to that. Oh, getting close to the fingers. All right. We have that. We have this. So I will tell you, I think I told you in one of my previous videos that I think you remember when I got my nails done and they were kind of long. And I wasn't crazy about them and I was having a really hard time working with them. But I talked to my nail tech, Tori, and we got it down to this length, and I'm liking it a lot better. And it's also now my real nails instead of the acrylics. I had her cut the acrylic tips off because I just felt like they were too thick for when I was working. So now I am pretty much natural, just with a little bit of shape to them. So I'm kind of liking them, and I'm liking the color she picked out, which is cool. I haven't had nails in a really long time. I haven't had nails in a super long time. So let's see, do we like this? We do, or do we do cover up the hole? I think we cover up the hole like that. All right, let's do that. Let's get the tiny attacher out. So I'm glad you guys are crafting with me this morning and keeping me company, even though I'm honestly just rambling. But I didn't really do a lot this weekend to kind of tell you guys about. So, all right. Oh my goodness, I didn't even look at that. I didn't even catch it in the back. That's funny. Didn't even catch it in the back. Oh, no. All right, we'll put another one in and try to catch it this time. All right, there we go. We're going to exit. Perfect. Okay, perfect. And then we'll cut that off. Rag it up. So I have to tell you, I have, yesterday we went to Walmart, as I told you, and we were in the clearance section because I always like to go to the clearance section in Walmart just to see what's going on. And they had, what am I trying to think? Fragrance that you put in your warmers, you know, liquid fragrance. Can't even think of what that is now. But anyway, they had all their pumpkin spice, and if you know me at all, I love fall. I absolutely love Halloween. And so I am a total fall girl. I love everything about fall. So anyway, when I saw they had pumpkin spice fragrance for my warmer, I was like, or for my diffuser blend. Yeah, so I got some pumpkin spice. So that is, I don't know if you can hear it. I tried to put it on the other side of the room because it's a little loud, but hopefully you can't hear too much of it. But I honestly don't know if that will that go on there and go in? Probably not. No, that won't. So we're going to put that aside. And let's see, what do we got? Let's see. I think I like this. So I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to cut this white off. Put a little tag on here. I think I might leave this one. I do in my journals leave some stuff for people to decorate. I think that's important so that people can make it their own. So I'll decorate a little bit, and then yeah. So for the rest of it, I'll leave it blank, or I'll leave it not completed on purpose. So I think I'm going to do that with this one. I'm just going to leave it undone so that she can, and then I always include some goodies with my journals so that they have stuff that matches their journal. So like if I have any leftover tags or I have any leftover pieces of ephemera that matches the journal, I always include them so that they have matching elements for their journals. I just think that's important, that they have matching elements for their journals, so that they don't have to go out and buy stuff or buy the kit you used, or yeah. So that is just one little thing that I do for my people when I either sell them a journal or give them a journal. I always include elements that match. So I like that, and I'm gonna leave that like that. So there's that one. And then these are empty. That is empty and good. So there's that one done. What time are we on? I have babbled a lot. We are at 45 minutes. I cannot believe I have been chatting for 45 minutes about absolutely nothing. So if you have stayed with me this long, I thank you. I have a lot of new subscribers this weekend. I appreciate each and every one of you. When I started this channel, it was just a way for me to kind of do something and get myself out there and be a little more active with my crafting. And so, like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for subscribing to me. Thank you for listening to me. And like I said, I'm going to call it good there because we're at 45 minutes and these videos are, you know, long and winded. And so yeah, so that's what we did today. I am going to go through the rest of the album and do some more stuff like this. And I will catch you in the next video.